Ramadan burnout is so real because this is how I see it. Imagine you were studying for an exam for like a whole month from sunrise to sunset, putting so much pressure on yourself, studying every single day. Now, think after the exam how you feel. You're like, I don't even want to hear anything related to that exam. Like, you're actually scared to even like check your grade. You don't even want to see the books that you had to study for that exam. You don't want to hear anyone talk about it. You don't even want to see the teacher who taught you for that class because you were so stressed and you were working so hard to get that grade, literally every day, 24/7. And then because you have a bit of like low self-esteem, you still believe you didn't do good on that exam. Even if you worked so hard to like succeed, you prepared and everything, you still feel like, okay, this was not enough. Like, I probably already failed. And then imagine before Ramadan, you were someone who was just doing like the bare minimum, like just doing the obligatory stuff just to pass through, like doing the daily prayers and just anything that is obligatory. And then during Ramadan, you start making that huge shift of like doing constant ibadah, like doing things you used to never do. And then people tell you to prepare for Ramadan to avoid any of this kind of like overwhelming feeling and burnout. But even that can end up feeling overwhelming because you're just looking at this long checklist that you need to accomplish and you're just like not used to all this new ibadah and you're putting too much pressure on yourself, comparing yourself, etc., etc. So going back to the studying for an exam analogy, if you're putting constant pressure on yourself to prepare for this exam, for example, and then you do that exam and you're still thinking you weren't good enough, you're still stressing about it, then it's gonna feel the same as Ramadan, where in Ramadan you're maybe comparing yourself to other Muslims, you're putting so much pressure on yourself to accomplish certain milestones, and then your body reacts to all that stress as a threat, and then it goes into fight or flight, and then you're just uncomfortable and you just want to avoid anything relating to Ramadan preparation or ibadah, and you're just stuck in this loop of like, I want to do more but it stresses me out, so my body protects me from that threat. So all of those high expectations you've set for yourself for Ramadan is what is causing the burnout in the first place. You're literally going from doing like the bare minimum, I guess, like just doing what will pass you by, and then doing a big switch of just doing like as much ibadah as you can. And this is a reminder for you that this Ramadan, take things slow and gradual, okay? You want to slowly increase, especially since the last 10 nights is near the end of Ramadan. That's really like what you want to aim for, like to do as much ibadah as you can during those nights. So might as well start slowly and gradually work your way up instead of just like going from one extreme to the other. This is your sign to take things slow and gradual so that you could actually reach your Ramadan goals instead of getting burnt out.